China just broke the AI race again. Not with trillion-parameter monsters, but with two lean surgical intelligence engines that just embarrassed DeepSeek, OpenAI, and Anthropic, all at once. This is the rise of lean reasoning AI. The shockwave. China's new AI revolution. For years, the global AI race has been a contest of brute force. Who can stack the most GPUs, the biggest model, and the highest parameter count? But today, that narrative might be collapsing. Two models, Baidu's ERNIE 4.5 to 21B A3B Thinking and MBZUAI's K2 Think, are rewriting what efficiency and reasoning mean in artificial intelligence. Let's start with Baidu. Because their latest model doesn't just compete with DeepSeek, it flips the playbook. Baidu has quietly evolved from just another player in China's AI race to one of the most innovative labs in reasoning architecture. Their latest release, ERNIE 4.5 to 21B A3B Thinking, sounds like a mouthful. But here's what makes it revolutionary. This model uses a mixture of experts, MOE design with 21 billion parameters, but only 3 billion active per token during inference. That means, instead of lighting up every neuron every time like traditional dense models, ERNIE activates only the experts relevant to a given query. Think of it as an AI brain that routes thoughts dynamically, conserving energy and improving focus. And the results? A3B. Thinking achieves reasoning power comparable to models 10 times larger, while using a fraction of the compute. It's not just efficient, it's elegant. The secret sauce lies in three key ingredients. Adaptive expert routing, A3B. Each query triggers specialized expert neurons, trained for domains like coding, math, or logic. Instead of a giant blob of weights, you get a flexible, modular reasoning system. Long context mastery. ERNIE supports up to 128K tokens, meaning it can process massive codebases, research papers, or video transcripts in one go. That's roughly equivalent to reading an entire novel at once and remembering every page. Built-in tool use. The model isn't isolated. It integrates real-time search, calculator tools, and function calling APIs, just like GPT-4o, but open and modular. And yes, it's open-sourced under Apache 2.0, meaning anyone can fine-tune or deploy it commercially. That's huge, because while Western labs hide behind proprietary walls, Baidu is openly pushing industrial-grade reasoning systems into the public domain. Now, let's talk performance. ERNIE 4.52 21B A3B. Thinking crushes expectations in key reasoning benchmarks, math and GSM-8K, outperforms many models with 70B plus parameters. Human eval, matches DeepSeek coda, and even surpasses GPT-4 in some reasoning chains. Scientific reasoning handles multi-step logic, chemistry problems, and code generation with verifiable outputs. But the most surprising part? It runs with incredible efficiency. Because only 3B parameters are active per token, its throughput is lightning fast, with massive cost reductions in inference. It's like running a Ferrari engine on the fuel budget of a bicycle. The philosophy: efficiency is the new intelligence. For years we've been told, bigger is better. More parameters mean smarter AI, right? Wrong. Baidu's A3B proves that structured intelligence beats brute computation. It's not about memorizing everything, it's about reasoning dynamically. And here's where the second model, MBZUAI's K2 Think, pushes this concept even further. MBZUAI's K2 Think, the agent-like reasoner. From Abu Dhabi's MBZUAI, Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence, comes K2 Think, a 32 billion parameter backbone that feels like it's built for the next decade. Where ERNIE focuses on modular efficiency, K2 Think focuses on verifiable reasoning and agent-like planning. At the heart of K2 Think lies a structured reasoning pipeline that combines three innovations: step-by-step, verifiable reasoning. Every output is backed by a chain of thought that can be checked mathematically or logically. This reduces hallucinations and increases trust in decision-making. Reward-driven thinking, K2 integrates a reinforcement signal that scores the correctness of each reasoning step, kind of like self-critique in real time. Agent-like inference engine, the model doesn't just answer, it plans. K2 can break complex prompts into tasks, evaluate outcomes, and iterate, a fundamental trait of autonomous AI agents. And its speed? Thanks to speculative decoding and Cerebra's hardware optimization, K2 Think clocks in at 2,000 tokens per second. That's 4 to 5 times faster than GPT-4 Turbo in many workloads. K2 Think versus DeepSeek and GPT-4o in head-to-head comparisons. Reasoning. K2 Think beats DeepSeek R1 and Claude 3.7 in mathematical logic. Coding. Achieves parity with GPT-4o on human evil, but with half the compute. Science and data. Outperforms Google's Gemini 1.5 Pro in structured problem-solving and physics reasoning. And just like Baidu's ERNIE, K2 Think is open source. That means research labs and startups can now build specialized reasoning systems without trillion-dollar infrastructure. This changes everything. The rise of lean reasoning AI. Let's take a step back. For years, AI progress was measured in size. GPT-3 had 175 billion parameters. Palm 2 went higher. Gemini Ultra, DeepSeek V2, Claude 3.7 all crossed 1 trillion parameters. But with A3B and K2 Think, we're seeing something different. Lean models that think like humans. These models use selective activation, verifiable reasoning, and modular routing. They reason more, memorize less, and that's the exact trait intelligence should have. This is the efficiency revolution. Hardware synergy, why it works now. Both Baidu and MBZUAI benefited from a new hardware paradigm. Baidu's integration. The ERNIE suite runs on custom Kunlun AI chips optimized for MOE architectures. MBZUAI's acceleration. K2 Think runs on Cerebra's WSE3, a wafer-scale AI chip with 900,000 cores designed for ultra-wide parallel reasoning. This synergy allows higher throughput, lower latency, and reduced energy cost per token. It's not just smarter models, it's smarter infrastructure. The strategic play, open source and national power. Why did Baidu and MBZUAI make these models open source? Because this is not just about competition, it's about influence. Open models shape ecosystems. They allow global adoption, adaptation, and data feedback, all while positioning China and the UAE as centers of AI innovation. And that's a major blow to the Western AI monopoly. While OpenAI and Anthropic gate their APIs, Baidu is letting developers innovate freely. This move isn't just about technology, it's geopolitical strategy wrapped in open code. What this means for DeepSeek and GPT-5 era. DeepSeek stunned the world with its reasoning-heavy architecture and low compute footprint. But now, these two models may have just stolen its spotlight. DeepSeek optimized scale, Baidu and MBZUAI optimized thought. And for GPT-5, this shift is a warning. The next generation of models can't just be smarter. They need to be faster, cheaper, and verifiable. We're entering the post-parameter age, where intelligence is measured in efficiency per flop. The broader implications, AI for everyone. Because both ERNIE and K2 Think are open, they democratize access to advanced reasoning. Small labs, startups, and even individual developers can now build custom coding agents, run scientific reasoning assistants, train task-specific AIs with minimal compute, and deploy them commercially without license restrictions. This means the next DeepSeek, the next ChatGPT alternative, could come from anywhere, not just Silicon Valley. Future of AI, lean intelligence and modular brains. Imagine an AI future where models are like digital organs, each trained for specific reasoning modes, activated only when needed. That's exactly what A3B and K2 Think are pioneering. Instead of one gigantic brain, we'll have millions of small, specialized thinkers collaborating in real time. That's scalable, sustainable, and intelligent. This is the true lean AI revolution, and it might be the biggest disruption since transformers themselves. The end of the trillion parameter race. So, what's the takeaway? China and MBZUAI just showed that efficiency is the new supremacy. We don't need trillion parameter black boxes. We need verifiable, modular, open reasoning systems that can think clearly and act autonomously. DeepSeek proved small models can reason. But A3B and K2 Think. They've proven small models can outperform giants. This is the moment the world realizes the real race isn't for size, it's for intelligence. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NeoTech-Lens, where we decode the future of AI, robotics, and next-gen tech every week. The era of lean reasoning AI has begun, and it's only getting smarter.
Love exploring the world of technology and AI? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NeoTech-Lens for more insightful and exciting content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tech and AI innovations. Your support fuels our journey into the future of technology.